Hydrogen hubs are just another highly polluting industrial operation that really is intended to continue to fuel the fossil fuel industry. And when you look at the entire life cycle, has serious ramifications for our environment and for the climate crisis. Hydrogen hubs perpetuate the growth and use of dirty fossil fuels such as fracked gas and result in emissions of all kinds, including climate changing emissions such as methane, carbon dioxide, and the hydrogen itself. So this is not a good investment for protecting our environment, for addressing the climate crisis, or for protecting both present and future generations. In terms of the ramifications for the Delaware River watershed, growing the climate crisis is going to have devastating consequences in and of itself, because the Delaware River, like all rivers, all communities, are being harmed by the growing climate crisis in terms of the ecosystem changes, the increasing weather, the increasing flooding and flood damages, the sea level rise that's resulting. So the ramifications because of the increase in the climate crisis are serious and significant. The infrastructure that is going to have to be built and or repurposed to support this hydrogen hub will in and of itself have serious ramifications in terms of pollution and ecosystem harm and direct harm to the communities that are going to be the recipients of the pollution that's coming off of the industrial operations necessary to perpetuate and operate the hydrogen hub. In no small part, we don't know the full level of consequence from the Mach 2 hydrogen hub that the Biden administration is giving $750 million towards at this point just for planning, because we don't yet have the details. The Mach 2 hydrogen hub creators or perpetrators have not yet pulled together or released all of the information about the location and the infrastructure and the source of the fracked gas and the other energy that's going to be used to fuel this hydrogen hub. So the Delaware Riverkeeper Network is working overtime right now to get the information and the details necessary to fully assess the ramifications of the Mach 2 hydrogen hub. But one thing we do know is it's going to be harmful to our communities. It's going to be harmful to our environment. It's going to perpetuate and grow the climate crisis, and it's going to be an unnecessary diversion, an inappropriate diversion of critical financial resources from the government that should be going to growing a true clean and renewable energy economy rather than growing another dirty fossil fuel operation. And we're very concerned about the ecosystem impacts and impacts to critical species like the genetically unique population of Atlantic sturgeon that lives in the Delaware River, that only lives in the Delaware River, that is certainly going to be impacted by the infrastructure and operations associated with the Mach 2 hydrogen hub.